Hello YouTube, we are back with another video. Last video I did was on Bannerlord. Actually, let me check something real quick. Okay. So Bannerlord went pretty well, like a 10-minute episode. No, more like a freaking gameplay video. But the issue with that was the volume was ass. And it's funny because apparently I was shouting last night. Don't ask who thought I was shouting, but someone thought I was shouting. And I'm like, I was like whispering almost. Like I listened back on the video and I was like super quiet. So I don't know why the mic does it. It's a really bad mic, being a new one this Christmas. But I went through my settings and I made the volume go like 3 times higher than it used to. And then I decreased it by like a quarter for the desktop volume. And so hopefully that fixes this shit. But, so I already did a North Korean Hoi 4 gameplay before. This one's going to be as Octavian. It's like, Octavia isn't even a real-world country. It's like, well, yes and no. There was a country called Octania back in the feudal days. I don't know anything about it. I just know it existed for however split second it existed for. And that was pretty much Octavia, but it was called Octania. So there was no V, it was like an N. And so, how are we on Hoi 4? Well, I have this thing called Road to 56, Road to 55. I don't even remember what it's called because I played Hoi 4 in like a freaking sense that North Korean gameplay. So we're going to do this thing called Iron Man mode off so we can switch to it. Another thing called France defragmented. I could also do National of Spain, but I already did that last game and I'm like, I don't want to do National of Spain again. Because technically, I mean, it could also be... Where the hell is France? I could also do a Spanish gameplay and conquer all the territories that Octavia owned, and, you know. I could have swore... Hold on. That's AI behavior, that's why. Freaking retard mode activate. Retard mode deactivate, please. Okay, so... All are free. All is puppet. Okay, fragmented. And that's all I want to do for Octania. I don't really think there's any other settings we need. No one really messes with any other settings for the game. However, I do prefer that the AI doesn't screw me over. So I would do that. Wargles, I mean, I'll do it free. Just make the game go fun. It's going to be boring if we're going to go in. It's like an hour until we have an actual war going on. I think that's everything I want to mess with. Nothing really else, so. Sort of AI keep off. We're going to start as France. And then it's going to spawn in the Octanian nation. But yeah, originally we were going to call Octavia Octania, but one day Alex made a slippery slope slip and said Octavia, and I'm like, dude, that's a badass name. How'd you come up with that? And he's like, you know, I don't know, dude. And I'm like, oh, that's, you know, let's use Octavia then. So that's how Octavia became born. Another fun fact is everyone thought we were going to call the group Eternal Octavia. But we had another name in mind. And someone made a group called Eternal Octavia the minute we were going to make our group and said that we lost because they took our name. It's like, nope, we had another name in mind. But they actually gave us the group afterwards, and they're like, here's the group. I'm like, dude, I'm not lying to you. I'm telling you, we didn't have any intentions to do that. But here is the Octanian Republic, so we're going to do lag. And look at that. We have an army and everything. We have a focus tree with all kinds of different things. Nothing really interesting on the focus tree. You know, we just have boring, you know, general staff, expand air force, industry, dockyards, industry, or economy. But there's more on this focus tree than there was on the Spanish focus tree, so I can't really complain that much. So let's get started. I like Road 56 because, you know, what I don't like about the Hoi 4 DLCs is the intelligence. Like, I don't like spending half of my time working on intel. It's so boring. It's such a boring aspect. So, I hope my mic is loud enough, because if it's not, I don't know what to tell you guys. I mean, the volume is pretty loud. Like, Bannerlord was less loud than this, so I don't know why this game is so loud, but shit, don't load a game, asshole. Go back. There we go. Okay. Where the hell were we doing? Okay. I can't trade with anyone. Oh, we have no we have 140 convoys. What the hell? How does that work? Oh, probably we have no civilian factories? Is that it? Okay, spam the living shit out of these. Get some dockyards going. Get some military factories going, because we're going to go to war. Okay. I shouldn't be spawning in convoys, because I don't need them. So you know what we're going to do. Destroyer. And then submarine. And then light cruiser. And then I have no idea what mods I've enabled, because Hoi 4 is like retarded for some reason. Why do I have all these generals? Are these guys all from Octania? I suppose they are. Well, I can't complain. Welcome aboard, gentlemen. Okay. That guy. I mean, I suppose I could have one of these guys as like a defense, defense, defense. All of these guys are defensive. That's gay. I'll just wait till I get enough resources to get a new one, and we're off. So we're currently democratic, which is cringe. We can either go with authoritarian, communist, or fascist. We're probably going to go with the latter. But yeah, Road 56 is pretty fun. This is the beta Road 56, if I'm not mistaken. The Corsican Republic. The Socialist State of Brittany. I mean, good thing for France that they released Brittany, because that's where all the communists are at, apparently. Apparently most of them are from Brittany. But they also, since they got rid of us, and they got rid of Corsica, who is very much fascist, or close to fascist, they also gained a lot more authoritarianism. So this is going to be an interesting game, considering of another, you know, weird minor country. It's like, why do I play as minor countries? Just be normal. And we have a French uniform? Do I have any ability to change that? Cultural generic. I can't. That's bullshit. Interesting. I'm gonna change with templates later. I'm just too late. Well, you know what? This is a pretty good template. Just need some more artillery. Then it'll be fine and some support. This is a fine template. Okay. Mountaineers are probably good. Oh, that's a lot of combat with. Okay, they need some help. And then the tanks. I looked at the tank one already, but look at it. Not that one, the other one. Yeah, that's okay. Delete template. I have never deleted a template before, but does it give me army experience? No, probably not. Missing equipment. Oh, shit. Really? Do I even need anti-air at this point? Usually just spam aircraft. You know, if you have aircraft, you don't really need anti-air. It's kind of a waste of production. Okay, yep. Germany already remilitarized the Rhine. Do they usually do that early? I don't really remember. Because they usually do it like maybe a few months late, but I have no idea. I haven't played this game in so long. Begin industrial build-up. We'll go collectivist ethos. Then we'll go industrial build-up. we don't really need to do anything in regards to political ministers because ministers. Some days I speak really well, and some days I just spurg out. Or splurge out, I should say. If I was spurging out, I would be like, spurging. The difference between splurging and spurging is when you're like just going off at it. You're going off at it and you're just like starting all over the place. Um, for spurging. And then when you're splurging out, you're like, I don't know. Actually, you know what? They're kind of the same. I guess when you splurge out, you're not really doing it autistically. You're kind of like making it's more of a mistake. But when you're spurging out, it's like you can't control it. Like you're going to always. So, you know, every now and then I just splurge out. But on rare occasion, when I was younger, it's funny because when I was younger, I did not have any sort of stuttering or splurging or anything. And I think what happened, I've never told a story before or anything. This was the first time, but what I think happened was I think I got my retainer. And the retainer, if you've ever gotten a retainer, which I doubt some of you have, but if you get braces, you'll find out, is the retainer goes on top of your mouth, right? And so when you speak, when you eat or do anything, your tongue goes to the top of your mouth. And so for like 90% of the people, the first thing that happens when you have a retainer is you cannot speak for shit. You cannot speak for shit because you can't put your tongue on top of your mouth. And it's so weird. And so what usually happens is they also can't eat very well. When I was eating, I remember it was like the most hardest thing because the food would just spill out of my mouth. It's disgusting what's happened. Do I have aircraft as well? Oh, I do. I mean, I would have thought I would, but it's like it's weird, you know. Hold on, let me get my Air Force up and I'll finish the story because I can't really multitask that well. Shit, I have so much shit going on, don't I? Okay. Okay, so they're already set up. I don't need to deal with those guys. These guys are not set up to do that. These guys can go there. I kind of like sending them all on one division or one army. Typically how I do it. Okay, so that being said, over time you get used to it. And how you get used to it is you place your tongue at a different point in your mouth. And so for me, like now when I speak, my tongue is always at the front of my mouth. When I eat food, it's the same thing. And I notice now when I eat, it's like it's harder to contain it, you know. Um, but at the same time, I notice I also eat faster. And I also notice the taste is like I taste different depending on the food. Really weird stuff. But what I also noticed, as I was mentioning earlier, is when I speak, I don't really stutter. Like I said, it depends. I'm not sure if some days my tongue goes to the roof of my mouth and some days it doesn't. What I noticed was some words, like I was, fooling around with my vocabulary, and I was saying base, cringe, 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 but when I got the epic, I'm going to say epic 3 times as fast as I could other words. And it's like, back in the day, back in the good old, based wearable Alec days, I could do anything like that. I could speak anything and not have an issue, and now I don't. It's much harder to do. And I'm not going to say it's all because I got a retainer. That's one issue. I think it's also I speak fast. Because back in the day, if you also Nerf Do podcast, I spoke very slow. I was very dull, very boring. I had no bass to me. It was, honest, I was quite bored. Nerf just took the entire conversation. And when I did speak, it was like I had nothing good to say. And yeah, I mean, I spoke. I didn't stutter at all. Little to no at all. I didn't stutter at all. Yeah, I don't think I stuttered at all back in those days at all. But it was just like boring. And so when I speak faster, it's more interesting. But I'm more prone to like not. I keep mixing up people spurging out and splurging out. But anyway, messing up my vocabulary and whatnot. So I don't know. I think that when I speak slower, obviously I can reciprocate a lot more with my words. I can pronunciate them a lot better. But I feel like it's more boring. It's not as fun. Aside from when Lopi was spurking away at his words, and I'm just sitting there just silent almost, listening in and just cracking jokes every now and then. That was fun. But I like to talk. You know, I used to be an introvert, and now I like to talk. But the question we should ask ourselves is, should we attack Spain, France, or Italy? I mean, we're probably going to go fascist. It depends on everything in the game. But I'm planning on going nationalist. Let's change up the... I don't want to use the term fascist because next thing you know, someone's going to point it out and they're going to be like, oh, Alec, you're a fascist. How could you? How could you? Bad optics, so I disavow completely. Um, like aside from Mosley was based, Franco was based, Mussolini, and anything above Mussolini, it's like, nah. I don't think Italy committed very many war crimes. I think they gassed the living shit out of the Ethiopians, but other than that, I don't know. I can't really say much because optics is all about the audience. So, I don't know. If you think Mussolini is based, then comment. But if you don't think so, then don't comment or comment something else. Um, shit. We need to get this game going. But yeah, like I said before, like some days I'll speak really well, and some days I'm horrible at speaking. For no reason at all. I'm not sure it's to do with the morning or the energy. Maybe it's the energy. Maybe it's like when I'm more energetic and my mind is racing. It's just going at the speed of light. And some days, maybe my energy is just dead and I can't think as much as I speak, and I just go at it, you know? Some days I do write my own speeches down, some days I don't, if I give a speech. It all really depends. But... oh, Spanish Civil War. And Franco is killing it. Holy shit. He's killing away at the Republicans. Nice. Alright, I'm not going to send volunteers down there. I think they're good enough the way they are. Alright, let's get our... oh, wow. That is a huge navy. Why is there so many ships? Do I even have... yeah, I'm not even pumping out... oh, I'm pumping out destroyers, but it's like... okay, how do I merge my... I've done it before. I have done this before, but I forgot. Repair now. Why would I need to repair them? Shortcut, split. I think I'm getting there. I like... wait, no. I think I know what to do. Oh, I see. Okay, yeah. Some days I can also multitask, some days I can't. It's kind of fun. Like right now I can't. I think I once played Tower of Hell where I played some game and I could easily multitask while I was playing it, and then I played this other game and I had not a chance at doing it. Trying to multitask and speak and not speak at the same time. Or see, look at that. Trying to select all my admirals and I can't even focus on talking and playing a game. But it's all about focus, because I'm really focused on games and other things. It's like, you know, I try to win, I try to stay on to something. It's hard to go on the other thing when you're trying to do that. It all depends. Every day is different. Some days are good, some days are bad. Something with my speech. My speech is horrible, sometimes it's not. But I think that a Spurg, and I have nothing against the, you know, people that are on the ASD spectrum of any sort. I just use it a lot because, you know, people, when they do something, it's like, I don't know. I mean, with Roblox and games like that, there's a lot of people that are actually, I mean, I don't know. It just kind of came natural to me for people to address them that way, because it's like, not that I mean anything wrong to them. I mean, people with autism aren't even stupid. They struggle socially. They're not really out there, and that's not the biggest issue, because what they instead of focus on is like mental intellect and you know, their work, and so many other things. But you know, when you're doing, I guess the difference between me calling someone a retard, me calling someone a spurg, is when, you know, you're in a call with someone and they're freaking out, or their social communication is like retarded, and I call someone retarded when, like, I don't know, they're incompetent. They're like, oh, I'm gonna, I don't know, fling everyone in a game. It's like, okay, then that's difference between retard and spurg, but I mean no harm to it. I mean, if anything, if I call you a spurg, it's probably a good thing. It probably is a social cue that what you're doing is like awkward or something, you know? So, I mean, that's why I would define a spurg. I think the actual meaning of it, the mainstream term of spurg compared to my use of it, is people with Asperger's, people that have, you know, not even autism. People with autism, it's almost like the people with autism don't get a term because they're superior to the lower Asperger race. It's like they're in a civil war, or it's like there's an Ubermensch and an Ultramensch between the two. You know, there's the superior autism race and there's the inferior Asperger race, and they're both at it with each other. You know, so in my opinion, I don't think people with high functioning, because there also is low functioning. I think people with low functioning autism are worse than people with Asperger's. And there's high functioning. Like, how does that work? That's like private, corporal, and senior private. If you're going by a ranking system, the way that they have that rolling. Oh, you have to be fast shy to do that. Okay, let's get some naval dockyards going. I don't know why it's like that on the spectrum, but you know. It's weird, but I guess high-functioning people with autism. How do they just... See, I just play words up all the time, but you get what I mean. They just tend to act more, they blend in a lot better, so to speak. I think what they do is they kind of mock other people. Is when it comes to social situations, they're focused on intellect, they're focused on their actual work and survival and whatever else that smart people think about. But I think they just look at other people and they take inspiration and they're like, oh, let me just, you know, do what they're doing because I can blend in and, you know. Or I think in other cases, I think it might be that people with high functioning autism, what they're focused on has to do with social situations. So people, for instance, let me think of an example. Like, I don't know, not Frederick, I almost said he had all. He was a homosexual. My mind is not working together either. You know, I'm splurging. My mind is not thinking I can't multitask. Like, what is going on? Today is just not a good day. Well, you know what? I noticed that when I do act like this, it's after I take a test. It's after my final exams. And I did take, like, 3 final exams today, and I did kind of, I did well on them. I did really well. So, you know, maybe that's why I'm kind of not thinking too bright, because after you do a shitload of hard work, you're just done. Same thing when you launch a group or you're actively doing shit for that, you're just done. But when you wake up in the morning, you're full of energy, you're ready to kick off your day, then you have energy and you're ready to, you know, do whatever. So, all depends on that. Depends on socializing as well. I think the more I socialize, the more, the better I am at thinking about what I say. But, I mean, I don't know. It's like balancing about doing well at Hearts of Iron 4 and balancing talking to the audience. You want to do both because you want to keep them bored. You don't want to keep them bored. I notice this sometimes when I speak too, I'll almost skip over words. I'll kind of like, I'll speak so fast that I'll like half say a word. And you'll barely hear it or I won't even say it at all. You know. That's just a weird, take our time with them, I guess. I'm not in a rush to go to war. I mean, shit. Who are we gonna fight? Oh, they're going communist? Okay, we're gonna fight France then. I mean, I guess we could be in a rush. Okay. We're almost there. But, man. Army reform. A lot of people did like the North Korean gameplay of Hearts of Iron 4. So I thought I would do this. People would still talk to me about it. I had someone like 2 weeks ago be like, oh yeah, I love that gameplay. And it's like, it's me taking over or destroying Japan and Manchuria or whatever and then getting my ass beat at the end. I think. Or is that another game? One of my games as North Korea, I remember I went and fought Japan. Then I went and fought the Manchurians and took over that part. Then I fought the South Koreans and that took over Japan, or I split Japan with the Americans and, you know, shit like that. But I was definitely not that game. I know that, but I wasn't sure if in that game, if I did exactly as I said I was gonna do. So I remember it wasn't a bad game, but it wasn't a good game either because it was like really close. I think the Japanese were being surrounded by the Chinese, and the minute they arrived at Pyongyang, the Chinese, it was too late. I already got capitulated, so that would really suck. But hopefully it doesn't happen again. I am usually pretty good at this game. What the? I've never seen that before. I don't know. This is a weird game. This is a weird mod. So many weird additions I never remembered. Wow. But I mean, yeah, this game should be a lot more easier because it's like, you know, I don't know. I mean, North Korea, it's a small little hermit kingdom, and then I have control of half of France, you know. And France is also split, so if I fight France, it's going to be as weak as I am, I think. I hope so. Yeah, I don't know. I think they are, but you never know. Okay, so now that we have this. Why are we bypassing all these focuses? Is it because of the army? Weird. Mega weird moment. Like, Nibba, why do I not have the ability to even... This is so weird. I feel like kind of like a noob, like I'm supposed to know this at the same time. It's like, it's a mod. I haven't played in like 8 months. Like, I have a reason to not know what I'm doing. Like, I know how to play Hearts Fire and 4, and don't get me wrong, but there's so many weird new things that I do not remember before. I do not play video games that often either. Well, until I got Bannerlord, and I'm like, holy shit, like, my childhood has been revived. So, you know, recently I have been, but I'm also in political shit. Motorize the army? What is this? I have never seen this before. Training exercises. Finally, I have some army experience. Took him long enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we're gonna do this. Shit. Sticks. Yeah, whatever. Whatever. I mean, that's good enough. Doesn't need to be something exact to what I want. It's not perfect, but it'll work for now. What can I do for justified? Oh, that's good. I can take a claim state based. CBD has the Octavian flag. Well, it has one of the Octavian. This was like the first Octavian flag, and so if you guys are actually curious, I'll tell you the lore. So the reason why I have 2 different flags is the first 2 flags we used was the movement. So if it makes any sense, obviously Octavia is a military coup or whatever, to remember the military. That military before it formed Octavia had almost like a league or like a party or whatever, or like a movement of militarists, and their symbol was that dark-looking flag. And then it also had this flag, you know, the national flag was that. And then obviously after Octavia took over southern France and expanded into northern France and took Paris, then it expanded and adapted that new flag. Well, actually, it adapted the new flag before they took Paris, but that flag was adapted shortly after, which looks a lot better. I think it looks a lot more better than that one and the other one. Holy shit, calm down for a second. Got 2 different things I gotta do. You know what? We could do the Air Force, but I don't know about that. We don't really need a navy. We have a shitload of ships. And if we're gonna fight France, I mean, navy is kind of useless. I mean, we use it for Africa, naval invasions and whatnot, but other than that, kind of pointless. If not already pointless enough. Okay. Step it up, Franco. Come on. You were going lightning speed. You get the Panzers and the Blitz. What's going on, dude? He's got monkeys in his ears. Return the monkey. He's... Oh. Is that normal? I know that's normal. That's always been normal. For this mod anyway. That's kind of normal. This is not normal, is it? If it is, I mean, damn. I mean, Germany could literally influence, or any nation could influence Czechoslovakia and make them fascist in a split amount of time. Whoa, that is not normal. I know that for a fact is not normal. Everyone is going fascist. Okay. Well, I was on a bandwagon before everyone else was, so you know, I have a reason, a proper excuse to up Chile. You know, of course Chile is going to always go fascist. They never, ever go the opposite. And it's funny because in real life they're not fascists, but they're very, very much wereaboos. Like, they are the epitome of a wereaboo. And in Hearts of Iron 4, they always go fascist. It's like, wow. I remember when I was younger, I was like, I'm going to move to Chile because they, unlike Merkel, has withstand Germanic values. Oh, yes. Why do we have no manpower? Is it really that bad? Like, how many people live in a million, or about a million if you estimate? 3 million. Oh my god. 2 million, or 1.5 million, almost 2 million. 100,000. That's a shitty region. Yeah. If you take this, that's another 117 million. Okay. I mean, I guess that makes sense, but how many manpower do you have? We should have, like, at least 500,000. At least I would say 500,000 would be best. Oh, we're pumping out troops. Good, good, good. France isn't even mobilized on my border. They have, like, a few units and that's it. Like, what are they thinking? I don't have a focus tree to actually take France, so I might as well just start justifying it. 95 days. It's like, Alec, it's 1937, what are you doing? The Kingdom of... Oh, now they're mobilizing. Yeah, now they're getting pissed off. Now they're like, what are you doing? How could you? How could you do this? I should go fascist before I invade them, but, you know, screw it. What could go wrong? Germany's gonna invade, or not invade me, but invite me to the Axis eventually. Okay, base. They usually join the Japanese. But Japanese looks like it's going, Shogun route, so... Okay. The other thing I read is, it's rumored that the smartest people are the worst speakers. Because they're so intellectually capable and so intellectually invested and focused. That's not good. Actually, it's fine because France is communist, so they're not going to help Czechoslovakia. That they don't care about focusing on, you know, getting the word out. So maybe, I mean, maybe when I'm so hooked up on schoolwork and tests and studying, and the next day I'm all socially drained, maybe my intellect is just working 10 times the ability, and it's just I can't express it. You know, it's so powerful I can't express it. Good God, I get it. It's road to 56, 57, but still, this is retarded. It's 1938, and you're already at war with everyone. Uruguay and Brazil and Germany and Czechoslovakia, and oh my God, everyone is going to war. I mean, I am too. Don't get me wrong. But, like, that's normal for the player to do. So Germany is doing this. Oh, they've already begun World War II. Well, what the frick is the Humanitarian Union? A fellow violent ideology. What reaction can they expect with violence? French Indochina. Well, they didn't join the Soviet Union, so we could actually... Colombian Socialist and Estonia? Really, guys? Wow, they went communist pretty quickly. But really? So worst case scenario, if things do not go as I want them to. Yeah, they have 17 guys on my border according to my intel. So, I mean, if we outnumber them, we'll just steamroll them, but... Worst case scenario, we'll go defensive mode. Not a big deal. I should actually, shit. Sit tight. Usually when I do these, I have music in the background. Like in North Korean when I had music in the background. Let me get my French playlist. I usually play Spanish songs for Octavia, but it's like, you know, I'm gonna do French ones for now. You've all heard the Spanish ones. French playlist, shuffle. Now we're talking. Yeah, this is probably why the North Korean one was so good, was because it had the patriotic music in the background. Everyone was getting all hyped up about it. Global order. Based. Global order isn't based, but us conquering Aquitaine is based. I'm playing French songs and I'm invading France. Hold on. Actually, you know what? We're gonna do Spanish songs. 1 second. Smart idea, Alex. Let's play French songs and march into France. Ingenious. That's a German song. Okay. No, let's, Alright, let's go to war, folks. Generals and shit, don't I? Okay, everyone's freaking out now. Of course. Expect it to happen. Missing equipment. Light tank? Ah, shit, you're right. You're right, man, I should have made more military factories. How's our logistics? I should have taken logistics. It's shit, but France probably has a shittier logistics than I do. So. Oh no, you're not supposed to do that. They're sending in their reinforcements, of course. What am I doing again? I'm doing. I went to do. See, when I don't know what I'm doing, I make bad decisions. When I do know what I'm doing, I make good decisions. But I do and I don't. I do, but I was multitasking. So. Yeah, time to dig in. So we will roll over again. Oh, thanks very much. Your 20 tanks are going to steamroll the enemy lines. Can't even pump out a tank division. How pathetic. Come on, dude. I get it, but come on. Alright, so France, how much manpower do you got? 0. Good. So we're gonna sit here. We're just gonna... Oh, what? Did we just take land? I think we did. Yeah, we just took some of the French land. We're invading them. And we're on we're not defensive, but we're on, like, lowest careful. Our citizens are suffering, they're rioting. Come on. See, this is why morale is important, because you're gonna win. We're trying to win a war. Everyone's like, oh no, I don't want a war because I'm depressed and lonely. It's like, shut up, incel. Shut up, simp. Simp and incel collectivist movement. Oh no, Franco. I mean, on the good note, France probably had volunteers and Republic in Spain, and because we went to war with them, they probably pulled them out. So, with the bright side. I'm going to die if the music is louder than my actual voice. I mean, you don't know until you watch the video, so, you know, there goes half the commentary. We're actually winning? I mean, shit. I didn't expect that at all. Sure, do that. Viva OCTAVIA! Viva Alexander! Yeah! Cringe moment or base moment. I gotta do with the Chad voice. I have a way of making mottos and voice chats without sounding cringe. I just can't. I don't want to do it right now. Like, especially when my social capabilities right now are at minimum. I'm actually, like, starving. It's probably why I can't do jack shit, can't think, can't speak, can't do anything. So I'm in, like, the jittery mood where you're just all over the place, can't do anything. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I thought that island was owned by Germany. Like, is that just a modern thing? Let me look it up real quick. I'm not even... I have 5 girls on Snapchat trying to DM me. What the frick, dude? It's not fair. I'm gonna actually look it up. Actually, I'm gonna look up in a minute after I get an actual focus done. Okay. European island north of Germany. Let's see what pops up. You guys can't see it, but I can. Denmark shows up. Are you freaking serious right now? Yeah, I didn't ask for Denmark. I asked for... Okay, what is this island? Bornholm Island. So... It is owned by Denmark. Okay. I could have swore there was a game that I was playing where it was owned by Germany or something. Okay. Oh, Mao is succeeding. Who did he take over? Oh, okay. Yes, smart. Actually, wait, what? He took over the west first, not the east? Usually it's the other way around. Okay. Whatever. Okay, let me look this up. Bornholm Island. Owned by Germany. No. Maybe I'm thinking of something else. I don't know. But paste. It was. Well, during World War II, so they probably occupied it. Too much World War II for me. So it always belonged to Denmark. But actually, wait, no, it was owned by Sweden, then it was owned by Germany, and it was owned by Denmark. What the hell? Up until World War II, then it was owned by Germany. Occupied by Germany, I should say. The reason why I have Germanic songs in my Spanish playlist is because this is the Condor Legion. And even the Condor Legion consisted of German volunteers. They fought for Spain, they fought for Franco. They wore Spanish-looking uniforms, aside from the M40, well, no, it'd be the M35. Aside from M35, they did wear a very Spanish-looking aesthetic, and, you know, they think they had a Spanish banners and whatnot, so it's like, why not? It's a good song anyways. And when you listen to the Condor Legion, you think of Spain. At least I do. I always thought of Spain. The first time I heard the Condor Legion anthem, I didn't think of Germany. I'm like, this sounds a little Spanish to me. Even though it was a Germanic band, I think. I thought Spain. I'm like, you know, this has to have been a Spanish division under Franco, and it was. I would have been what, 14 at the time? And at that age, I didn't even think of Franco. I was like, Franco, like he was some neutral, you know, fringe lord, but was actually the most base man that will ever exist. Because Christ is king, and he was like a stronghold bastion of Christ. Like, man, guy was a Chad. I think when Hitler would negotiate with Franco, Franco was like, yeah, we're not fighting and joining your alliance. He's like, but, you know, we're being invaded on both sides, and, you know, you're a nationalist. You're right-wingers like us. And he's like, well, yeah, but, you know, we're not stupid, you know. Now, Franco did send volunteers to aid the Germans on the Eastern Front, and they were the only division, 400th division anyway, to be awarded medals by Der Führer himself. So, that being said, even though Franco wasn't really in the Axis, did help them. But he specifically told them only to fight on the Eastern Front, only to kill communists and not capitalists. So, yeah, true story. What the hell is wrong with you people? Go. Attack. They're literally surrounded. They have nowhere they can go. They're going to die. They have no supplies coming in. Fine. Fine. I honestly actually wonder what the fascist flag looks like. How are we not? Sorry. What the hell? When are the elections? January 40th? Not waiting that long. Yeah, no thanks, man. Oh shit, our manpower is low. So is their manpower, but it's like... Yikes. Mega yikes moment. Establish military academy. I might do that. You know what? It's said recruitment. Recruit population about 20%. Okay, sure. I mean, smallest things can make the biggest difference. Keep that in mind. The smaller details are what matter the most. There are some logistics and shit. What an ass logistics system. How's our production doing? Might want to get a few more civilian facts. Ban fascism. We'll attempt to spend our way out of the problem. What do the protesters want? Why do we even have protests in the first place? Holy shit. Just change ideologies already. It took them long enough. I'm just trying to look weird. There's something weird going on. I don't know what it is, but they look kind of weird. I can't figure it out. And it's not the communist Chinese, it's something else. Iran went fascist? Okay. Rioters appeased. Good. We re-educated them. That was our appeasement. We sent in the eye, and they have re-educated the protesting scoundrels. Probably the, what should I call it? What was the protesting paramilitary back in the day? Back during the Paris days. It wasn't even, let me think. We had protesters before Paris, too. I remember the Fremwells would go in and they would protest. At least some of them did. They went in and protested, and they were like, oh, we're peaceful protesters. I'm like, okay, well, fair enough. But the, oh, it was like they were like these guys. They wore like these, they were originally Carlists, and then they eventually went anarchist, and they tried to overthrow us. Those guys, the, it wasn't the La Reconquista, it was like the freaking, there was the Reconquista, or whatever, and then there was the Requeste, or whatever. I don't speak Spanish, so obviously can't pronounce it correctly. Or maybe I do. But those guys were the original rebels. Okay. I don't care about artillery at this point. go. Motorized is finally out. Alright, speed it up a little bit. You'll see what I'm doing in a minute. Good. How's Franco doing? Good, good. I mean, I knew he would win. Just taking it until he's playing it on historical mode currently. Oh, what are the Nazis doing now? Italy joined Axis, okay. Romania got annexed? Since when? Were they allied with the Czechs? Was that why? Well, German Reich looks artistic, but it's like you take a giraffe and see, look, here's the entire base of the giraffe, like a fat-ass giraffe. There's the neck. It's just swinging down like a hammerhead shark with like a weird neck, you know? That's what it looks like. Germans are being weird, but it's okay. They're just sitting there doing much. Uh-oh. That's pretty fun. The fall of Cairo. Oh, nice job, Italy. Nice job, America. And World War II is just breaking off. Everyone's just joining. What the frick? Defense soul? What the hell does that even mean? It's the Grand Northwest Union, so basically Asian Lewis. What the hell? What the? Okay. I don't know what that's all about, but frick, South America and Central America, you want to form a big... Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Me, frick, ass. Wow. We're gonna do that. Go, 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 go. Holy shit, dude, if you do not take that point, screw you, you son of a bitch. You had one job. You had one job, man. And you ruined it. Son of a bitch. If these ass wipes could just die. Just die! No! Die! Come on, man. Come on. How are they getting resupplied? How did the French just send ships over? They're like, oh yeah, let's just, you know, send ships over. Like, it's not Dunkirk, retard. Just die. No. I have a better idea. Yeah. Shit. Retards. Absolute freaking retards. Come on. Hold on. This is a shit show. Just kill them, dude. Just kill them. Like, we gained land, but we lost land. It's like, was it really worth it? Oh, I see what the French are doing. They're trying to do this little shit here. Yeah, no. If they can destroy them in time, that'd be great, but I don't know if they're going to. It's taking him ages. Oh my god, this is bad. I can't even, I need to conscript people, but I can't conscript people. It's like, shit. We're in such a shitty mess. Oh my god. It's not even my fault. Like, listen, it's not even my fault. Does France have manpower? Is that why they're... Oh, that's why they're spamming manpower, because now we don't have any manpower, and they do, and they're taking advantage of that. Come on, come on. Oh, look at that. The minute they arrive, they finally are done. Like, holy shit, dude. Extensive conscription now. Come on, come on. I know. You don't want to conscript spam, but listen. We either conscript spam or we die. Yeah, let me tell you something. You're not going to want to die. Retard. Surround them, or they're going to repeat what happened last time. Holy shit. I feel like this is Roblox all over again. Man, oh man. Now we have manpower coming in. Yeah, that's what I'm talking. That's what I'm talking. These are the French, they don't have that many logistics. Not that many guns. So they're not going to be able to do as much as they want to do, so to speak. Dude, just charge them. Just take them down, dude. I need you at the front lines, and you're busy splurting over those guys. We don't really have an Air Force, do we? Now we do. I mean, we have an Air Force, but not a quality Air Force. Come on. There we go. Extra divisions are on the way, finally. I can't be asked to make new templates. I don't even have enough supplies to get anything else in here. All we can do is do our best, I guess. It's a shit show, though. Like, if I should be fascist by now, and I should have the Germans involved, and, you know, Franco, and all the other guys, but I don't want to get involved with World War II anyways. Not right now. But they're lucky. If it wasn't for me, they'd be dealing with France, and they'd be distracted and whatnot. Yay, war support. And Iraq and Iran went to war. What a surprise. What a surprise. Go! Go, 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 go. Look at that. How many divisions France have? Oh, about as many as we do. Well, that's moralizing to hear. Oh, Mountaineers. Fantastic. For plain and far lands. Oh, Brittany is going to probably send in their troops if I do that, so I don't know, is that a good idea? Probably not. Shit. See, look at that, I guessed it. Oh, this retard better be careful doing that. I mean, it's a smart strategy, but like if we fall back by any means, he's done for. I mean, we're winning, so it's like, whatever. And we're falling back again. It's like this bipolar thing where we're winning. Oh, we're next to Paris. Oh, now we're retreating. It's like, what the hell are you guys doing? Just win. Just win, please. I mean, this would be the equivalent of Luxembourg fighting France. I get it. I'm being a bit spoiled with this, considering I haven't played Points of Iron 4 in forever. But it's like, come on. Like, now you're just treating me like shit at this point. Like, at least let me take France or something, you know. Let me have a good game. That's all I want, is a good game of Hearts of Iron 4. Bulgaria joined the Axis. Did they now? They even Axis? They're not even. They're freaking authoritarian and they're in the Axis. I have to. Ugh. I didn't even know Brittany was communist. I thought that was. Oh yeah, that's right. I mixed up between Corsica. Alright, well, whatever you do, guys, do not go all the way to the north on the left flank, and we will win. What else can we do to bump up the? We could do close air support. I'm going to do that next. France does not have an air force. Gloria, Svan, or Patria. Can't even. World is collapsing on me. Persia is looking Chad. Their leader looks pretty Chad too, not gonna lie. Designer owned design, is that what we're doing? Oh my goodness gracious me. Reform the taxes. They want to do Chad stuff though. Like, come on! Really? How many people does France have? Oh, they're going controop spam all the way in. Alright, dig in, boys. No. Stop attacking. Dig in. Just hold the ground. I don't know what to say, guys. They were doing pretty good. We're doing pretty good. But now, like, I don't know. How many troops does Brittany have? They have a small army. Okay. Did it again. You retards did it again. I don't want to lose ground, but I don't have a choice because you guys do not know how to retreat. Hey, I mean, on the bright side, at least you got a tank. At least you took out their tanks. That's going to be a major bonus. Retards, stop trying to advance. And that's the exact issue with these. They're on the lowest priority, and they're trying to advance. Not cash money at all. All of Warsaw. Warsaw is not even in the Axis, so they're getting screwed. I had a really good Nationals game with Spain, though. The last game I did, I think it'd be about a month or two, probably a month ago I did a Spanish game. And it went extremely well. Conquered most of Europe, aside from Germany and Italy and whatnot. I conquered most of Africa. I had a Spanish colony in Mexico that stretched all the way to Brazil. I also had an Argentinian colony. I had colonies in Asia, land in China. I think we also fought the Japanese. I had colonies in Japan too. So I was cruising along. And I think we like conquered most of the world. I didn't fight the Germans or anything because it's just like, you know, why? It's 1948. The game is lagging the shit. Oh, we lost a division. This game is not historically accurate to Octavian lore. It's because we're out of weapons. This game, I think, was kind of rigged because it's like, look at this. What is that? Hold national referendum. It's a bit hard when you don't have political power. It's so tempting to just put in 10 political power, you know? All you gotta do is defend until, you know, don't let them take Toulouse, and we'll be fine. Germany occupies Western Poland. I don't even think that was the socialist Polish flag. Did Germany... This is so weird. I don't know why. It is. Okay. National referendum now. Yes. Yes. Germany. Oh. The flag, nothing changes when you go fascist. Reborn state of Octania. Yeah. Boring. Oh my god. You can't be serious right now, dude. Refused. Dude, you are last. Yes. Oh my god. Yes. Oh my god. Oh. Yes. The LVF have arrived. Oh my god. It's like when at the Battle of El Alamein, and we rally. It's like the Alemannians arrive with like 60 people, and then the Russians arrive, and it's like we match their forces. Oh my god, yes. Take that, asswipe. Go to hell. Oh. Oh, I messed up. Shit. Okay. I did not want to join the war against the British or any of the other nations because I just don't want to. Don't tell me that I did. I did. Frick me, dude. It's whatever. I already did. Ugh. I mean, I'm not gonna complain. I mean, the Axis are winning the war anyway. They already won the African front. Oh, Bolivia's gonna. Oh, that's just great. Oh, why not just invite a landlocked country? Piss off, Bolivia. Ruined the game, dude. Ruined the game. I think we can still get a peace treaty in if we destroy the French. So I'm not gonna. Yep. Okay. I was gonna say that would have been bullshit. I think I have player peace conferences on, don't I? I do. Oh, what an asshole I am. I just took all that land. What's Vietnam doing? What? Can I satellite them? Satellite into China. I can I? Okay, yeah, we're gonna do that. We're gonna take this. Oh, what a shitty... Wow. Yeah, you can take Alsace-Lorraine, Germany. Boom. They get the original War I borders back. That's all they're gonna get. Hitler's probably pissed. It's like... How could we let this happen? Alright, Franco, man. You know, I did it. You gotta do it too, dude. I wonder what the communist flag looks like. Let's... Next up is England. And guess what? We're probably not going to invade them because, well... We're like a minor power. We're literally a minor power. What the frick, guys? You're gonna send me shit from Africa? Like, really? You think you're funny? Where even are your guys at? There's one of them. Thanks for the support. Really appreciate it, guys. Across the freaking ocean. Okay, so what does Vietnam look like? Empire of Greater Vietnam. And they are a Reichsprotectorate of the... Okay. That's fine with that. Oh, we have all these factories now. Good. Let's get some more civilians out. What a retarded move they made on their end. Sending in those troops and doing nothing. Actually, no. Let's do... Yes. What am I recording for? I'm saying an hour or so? Invade Spain. I would unify Spain. It's like retarded if I did that. We're doing it, boys. I'm gonna save the game right before it because if it goes to shit, it's like... Where's the other Octavians at? Invite German investors. Oh, here's all the other good shit that I was trying to get to earlier. $10 days? Shit, dude. Franco's like, what? They're just... They're... Yeah, he's not gonna be happy. How could you do this to me, amigo? Really? You're gonna call in Spain? They're fascist, retard. And you're going communist too. Double retard. Wow. Look at that. It's the Legion, guys. The Legion with the uniforms, they don't look like the green. When we annex Spain, we can switch to the Spanish uniforms. If they are the variants that Spain had during World War II, which are the ones that Octavia uses. Yeah, they've looked similar. I think they are, yeah. They have the Stell helm. Green-looking thing. It's more greener in real life, though. Look at that mess. Are they gonna invade them or not? So apparently that exists. Now we can play... Oh my god, now we're playing Spanish music and invading Spain. All we need is an Octavia music playlist. Just combine both my playlists for France and Spain, and boom, you have Octavia. What is my leader? I never even... Oh, it's like the default photograph and everything. Boring. Hey, I mean, for low supplies and manpower, we're doing pretty... Look at this shit. Why is... What the frick? I mean, I don't even know who conquered all this land. Argentina? What the frick? Sorry, what the... I'm so confused. I'm so sorry. What? We've won a war against these guys? I don't even know. I just... God, I don't have any idea what went on. They're all being puppeted by me. Whether they don't like it or not. This is their fault. They didn't tell me anything about this. They're just like, hey, peace conference. We annexed like freaking half the known world. Here you go. Like, who conquered? Does it tell me? Can it tell me who took all this land? The Soviets? No. Mongolia? Colombia? No, it doesn't. If it was Colombia, it would give it for a cheaper price, wouldn't it? Who took? Was it Germany? Was it Chile? Or whatever, I'm puppeting all this shit. Ecuador? Alright, you know what, I'll be nice. Where's Chile at? Frick, they're in a civil war as well? Colombia's our puppet, isn't it? Yeah, where's my... No, Colombia isn't even involved, is it? Mongolia, Colombian. Oh, they're communist shitbags. I'm not giving them that. Okay, so I have Guatemala, Ecuador, Peru. Guatemala, you're gonna take all this shit, because I think a Central American empire with Chad. It's like New Spain, you know? Guatemala, take that. Shit. Is Bolivia one of ours? I could have swore there was... Oh, that's right. Bolivia's the asswipe that... Okay, yeah, no, they're not. Chile, where you at, dude? You're getting more land. Congrats, because you're Chad. Just... Bam, left click. Okay. Vanguard, Chile. It should be cheaper because they took it. I'm not sure why it's not doing that. 59. Chile's gonna be a superpower. Yes. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. Now I'll take it. There we go. Now what do we got left? Finland? What do I do with Finland? I mean, I might as well give it to the Soviets. I have clearly P conferences on. I'm not even playing with their game, and it's because my mods are broke. I can't edit or change them or anything. So I'm doing this as fair as I can. I mean, to be fair, in the actual World community, I actually am like the safeguard of the World community map. I'm the one that manages it all, so it's like it makes sense. that I'm in charge of the borders. They're all trusting me. They're trying to keep it realistic. Roblox logic is on. I should what they would DDR Germany. They just split Finland in half like an asshole. Hey, should I actually? We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. Wait, can I actually? And then is there a way I could pop it? Oh no, I can't pop it. There you go. And I'm gonna give that to Germany. Satellite the Allen Islands. So I can satellite it, but they can't. I'm just curious what this does. Based the Octanian Autonomous Territory of Holland. Have fun. Okay, let's check out South America. So what's going on here? Oh, so Vanguard Chile looks like this. They should probably invade Bulgaria before I die of cancer. We're at war with Brazil. Okay. Peruvian state. They look like, I mean, they have a Chad name, but they look retarded. Ecuador has a long-ass name, so they look kind of retarded. Interesting leader. Colombia, okay. Republic of Guatemala, oh no. Well, they, I mean, they're powerful as shit now. They're gonna take over the, so. National state of Cuba, based. I think Anasium's grandparents would still be alive if that state was in existence. Get up the support, the tanks, everything else. Field artillery. Okay. Oh, they're not going to anything. Chad. Okay. Yo! Chile! Wake up, wake up, wake up. Dude, where's your army at? Oh my god. Retard mode activated. Intel mode, have no freaking idea where it went. We're screwed. We're screwed because you retards don't have an army. We have unfilled rubber. All those units are about to die. It's been a good few years since I've seen America involved in a European conflict in Hearts of Iron 4. I'm not joking about that either. I never see them in Europe. They're always like occupying North America or having some other internal bullshit, which is based as shit, but... Franco is probably screaming. He's probably like, come on, man. I was gonna have this Chad Catholic stronghold empire, and you come in, and I'm like, Well, dude, at least my country has the cross as the main flag. You know, we're more. It's like the religious. It's like the I don't know, the 50 Years War. Oh, look at the song "Singing Away at Franco." Yeah, shut up. Because the minute I'm gonna play a French playlist, France is gonna invade me. You know. We could be like Spanish revolutionaries. We could be like the Spanish. You know what? I am more closer to a Protestant than I am a Catholic. So we could be like the Spanish Protestants, you know, the Spanish Catholics, and we're fighting over, you know, a religious war, which isn't really based, but you know, it's whatever. No brother wars, as they say. Desperate defense. That's Franco right now. Desperate defense. It's so satisfying watching your armies march across Europe. They need to make more games like that, but like Men of War style. Games where you don't have to command, you can just buy troops, organize troops, get their equipment, but have a general, you know, command front lines and shit. That would be fun. Because when you have, like, I don't know, you have 20 squads on a battlefield, how the hell do you micromanage all of that? You can't. The truth is you can't. And I mean, games like Men of War are made for smaller battles, not D-Day bit-like battles, but it'd be cool if you could get like generals, organize front lines and trench lines, and you know, obviously you'd buy the troops and you'd produce them and you'd do all the other stuff, but you'd have a general place them and whatnot, and you just watch as your army just conquers the map. Some e-thought with an anime profile pictures. Try following me. Son of Dixie, grandson of hero. It's a based bio, but he has some cursed posts. Some of these people on Twitter are weird. The other weirdos. People are like, why do you make your Instagram and everything else so obvious? It's so easy to get you doxxed. It's like, well, no, first of all, none of my personal information is on any of these things, so I'm not too concerned. Aside from, you know, in real life posts, I don't post anything too bad. And second of all, if I'm gonna be going into politics and activism, you know, I might as well be out there. I might as well have people know me and whatnot, because people do the same thing in real life as well. They're gonna want to contact me. They're gonna want to do all kinds of things, and obviously, it's inevitable. So I don't really care right now. I didn't care before. My DMs are gonna... My DMs are going nuts right now. I'm gonna wrap this up before I invade, or finish up the invasion of Spain. It's kind of stagnant right now, which is kind of scary because I don't want to play the next 2 in-game years fighting in Spain. I want to take Spain and get out of here. It's my main job. What's my call? Right. How's, right. How's Central America? Good. South America? Ah. Right. Ah, good. Good. Yeah, I'm starving for some Taco Bell right now. I haven't ate since breakfast. It's good. It's better because he was eating one meal a day. It's a bad appetite. Frick. I do a lot of okay. No, don't do that. Don't do it. Why did I just see people teleport? Doing well so far, I like. We're just cruising through. Keep doing that. It's a shame that Franco swapped sides. He was like, oh, I'm joining the Allies, even though the UK is kind of in the middle of a communist revolution. Communist takeover, I should say. They're not in a revolution quite yet. I don't know if they will, considering they're at war currently. They might not have a civil war. Ireland is all three, of course. It's always a bunch of bullshit. Let's go aggressive mode. Because we're killing it, so. Okay, that was a bad idea. Okay, sure. That should boost the manpower quite a bit. Hopefully it does. I don't know if it will. Almost there. Almost there. Come on, guys. Madrid is right there. Sorry, the Persians? Really? They're part of the Allies too? This really is Nerferdu's universe. This really is. Remember when Nerferdu also had very fascistic looking aesthetics and regimes. Military dictatorships, as he would call it. I'm only messing with Nerfer. I mean, he calls my stuff fascistic looking. And it's like it's a military regime. So I might as well call it the same thing. It's like a freaking nationalist empire. But with, you know, except it has American songs. Come on. Goes both ways, Nerf. Description logs. Sure. Sounds fun. You, my friend, are exempt. Have fun. Germans. Almost done, guys. I just gotta take some more lands. Come on. There's more provinces, see, in Spain are, well, about the same. About the same. Imagine a province that big. South Americans are a shit show. America is a shit show. Asia is a shit show. Europe, somehow we declared war on the Soviets. I do not remember how that happened. I find it quite funny. Now, I wanted to, I could have helped in Finland, even though it was rightfully the Soviets, and used that as a means of fighting the Soviets, because they have a two-front war going on, essentially. And they hate the Finns because the Finns are overpowered. You know, me being nice about it, thought, yeah, maybe not too bad. But the opposite. Lego World, I was invading France to help form Octavia. In this world, we're invading Spain to help form Octavia. That's interesting. But to be fair, I did also invade France. So it goes both ways, as always. You can tell I've like died of energy. Hour and a half of me talking is like a death sentence. Did Japan join the Axis? Oh no. Reminds me of a Heroes of Generals game. Except a much shittier situation than that. Depends. Sometimes that's shit. They did join the Axis. Say Mongolia for a second. I mean, it is Mongolia language. Oh, the Japs are invading the Soviets. So there is a two-front war going on now. Let's come on. What an interesting flag. The Soviets gotta balance those sides out, don't they? Alright guys, good game. I wish I would have gotten farther with it, but obviously, you know, it's going to take me hours to do that. Good start, but I think that should be all for now. So thanks for watching, have a good night, and yeah.